Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 65 of Let's Play Restoration of Rome for Crusader Kings 2. We got pretty much a clean sweep of the Holy Roman Empire about to start. I've got everyone positioned into like spread out mode. We took down like a 44,000 stack army. Got another granddaughter that I don't care about. When we check this guy's army, he is at 9,000, so that's pretty much this army here and a couple miscellaneous ones elsewhere. This is going to cause any factions that he has in his realm to fire. He's supposedly helping out with the war in Francia, but not going to be able to do much. And he's also in an offensive war where he's attacking King Tyche the Fat in the Islander Holy War for Galloway. He wasn't the actual declarer, but he is somehow allied to the Duke of the Isles, so he's actually at war with over there too. But yeah, so that's good. He still does have those 6,000. I'm going to continue to chase them a bit, just to make sure they die. We're suffering attrition as we come in, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's insignificant. Let's send both those armies there just to make sure that battle goes well. These guys are just marching across Europe. Just get up there. What was that thing that somebody had said about Hitler? Never played Risk when he was that was an Eddie Izzard quote. So Eddie Izzard's talking about how Hitler was going at war with Russia, and he marched up into the Russian lands, and he said, "Hitler must never have played Risk as a child. You get all the armies, you get so many armies at the start, but you can never hold on to it." Yes. That's a really good comedian. I think you should go watch him right now. Go and watch him. Do it. He'll make you laugh, he'll make you cry, and you'll enjoy every minute of it. Great sense of humor. I like that sense of humor. Alright, yeah, I definitely did double stack some of these, so one of you guys go over here, one of you guys just head way up there. And looks like we've already put down the Peasant Rebellion, so happy about that. Good. I'm not going to put the retinue up there because I have a tendency to forget about them and they suffer attrition and stuff and it's bad. We'll just keep them as like the patrolling army at home. These guys can go there and then go here and then go here. That way we'll spread out way up there as they chase down that final remnant. Look at that. It shows there 33,467 of 36,000. So it's a very small force compared to what it started out as. Pretty good. So yeah, we're just at war with one of the two halves of the Carling dynasty, which means that, of course, he's going to get his butt kicked. And I'm probably going to continue to have armies that are double stacked. Yep, there's another one there. All that matters is you just identify where they are and press them forward. Oh, interesting, his army turned around somehow. Okay, you guys go there then. And then go over there. I must not have very many light cav or heavy cav to actually run those armies down. And then from here, we just want to make sure, actually let's check, do we have good siege equipment? That could be a lot better. We're studying technology still, I hope. Can we get a better spy master? You're kind of crap. My wife. That looks like Raoul Carling. He looks like one of those peasant leaders. And I'm only saying that because of his appearance, not because of his position as a matrilineally married man to my daughter as a House Carling guy. But he should be embarrassed. I mean, that's pretty pathetic. What a doofus. Here's what we can do. We can chase his army down with these guys. These guys will slaughter them. And actually, since the war got so much simpler, let's just stay on let's just stay on speed 4. Okay. So, yeah. Now, the way to cleanly do this is that you actually, even though I'm going to continue to operate under the assumption that this does work the way that it says that it does in the description of the Casus Belli. It's the same description that's used in the Hungary type invasion Casus Belli. It says takes or occupies all takes. Damn it, what does it say? Let's look it up. Alright, the Casus Belli that we used was what? takes all occupied territory. Okay? That's the same terminology that's used in the invasion casus belli that the Muslims and that the Tengri faith get. So when it says takes all occupied territory, it's not talking about the the baronries, the lower holdings. It's talking about the capitals. So you just have to siege the top level holding. At least that's the way it works with the other casus belli. So we'll see how it goes with this one. We're just going to siege the top level holding, and then as soon as they fall, just move on to the next one. Kind of like locusts. My grandson became a gray eminence. Is he the one that we're, no, he's, God, oh my God, he's so good. Look at this kid. Look at my little brat of a son. This kid is a genius, born in the purple, patient, zealous, honest, gregarious, kind kid. He's 13 with 19 diplomacy. He is like, oh my God, he could talk his way out of anything. So, I'm going to be pretty curious to see where he ends up. The only thing I'd really like is some more siege tech just to speed this process up. So it's going to get pretty annoying trying to micro this, but this is the most efficient way to do it. He's going to want to surrender like instantly now because, you know, he's losing tons of territory. My wife just died. She'd probably upset because I wouldn't make her spy master. Well, oh, and that's the other thing. You know what? I totally forgot to mention this. That icon is totally different now. I don't remember seeing that before. So I totally forgot to mention this, that when you look at like these counties, I got some new DLC. You know, I can change my character's style. You know, it's somebody was very generous and they actually gifted this to me on Steam. They just gave me some extra DLC, and so you can change your character's appearance and just cut his hair, and now he looks different. So that's kind of cool. I actually haven't had much of a chance to play with it yet, and then I thought that with the customizer I was able to change names of stuff. Is it just stuff that I own directly? Perhaps that's how it works. I own the County of Rome. Yes, right there. So rename title. So we can just change the name of the county. We can change the name. We can change the adjective. So we can say, I don't know, just not going to change the name of... No, we're not going to change Rome. Let's just... Oh, we can reset it, so let's just test it. So, adjective, Arumbian. Okay. So what does that change? Does that change anything anywhere? Emperor Arumba the Glorious. No, it doesn't change anything. Where would that adjective apply, I wonder? Does it apply... Roman Empire? Oh, I want it to say Arumba Empire or something. Let's just, what if we go up to the... Let's just go all the way up to the Empire of... No, not the Empire of Italy. Okay, what do I want? Okay, go here. Roman Empire. Edit. That's probably why it didn't change anything. I changed it on the province. Or the county, whatever you call it. County of Rome. Reset. Oh. Or did I somehow clicked on... Whatever. Silly game. Let's change it here. Roman Empire. Just for funsies. Arumbia. What does it say? Arumbia! Yes! It looks glorious! No! No, no, no. No, it's not Arumbia. Reset. It's a Roman Empire, damn it. This is the restoration of Rome. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Some people like to do that. And you know what? From now on, I think I might do that. Anytime I can't pronounce the name of a province, I'm just going to rename it. I'm just going to change it to something else. Like, I can't change these things because I don't actually own them. Now, you know what's funny, though, is that despite the fact that they added that DLC, a little known fact is that you could always change it by clicking right there. You don't need the DLC to do it. As long as you own the province, you can just go and, like, let's say, go over here. Let's just take this one. We've got Valladolid. You just click right there, and it changes to a cursor, and you can just delete back and change it and call it, I don't know, the land of ice cream. There you go. Oh, interesting. Okay, so apparently... See, it used to be... Did you see how it actually worked for a second? Land of ice cream. See? Land of ice cream? Says it. It used to be that it would stay, it would persist, but apparently when they added the DLC, they removed that functionality. Now you have to have the DLC. Those bastards! I guess I don't really begrudge them that. I mean, they need to keep making money. The thing about Paradox and DLC is that it's not a lot of money, and they're constantly improving the game. I have no issue with it at all, actually. When I consider how much money I spent playing a game like World of Warcraft for 5 years at $15 a month, it's like, come on. I mean, if they're going to release constant updates every couple months and make the game better and better and better, I don't care about $10 or $20. And the other thing is that they've announced that there's going to be 2 more years of DLC, so I love it. I mean, do you know how much freaking Crusader Kings 2 I can play over the next 2 years? This channel can just survive off Crusader Kings 2 and nothing else. This game is going to persist for a long time. Okay, so I could move these guys forward, and there's so much more to siege that I think I will. Let's just grab all of the ones who have completed their duty. So all of you dudes, and you, sir. And anyone else that's done? Yep, you. And let's take them now. Oh, damn it, I just pressed the wrong button. I have a tendency to do that. Okay, so you, sir, you, sirs, and you, sir. And we want to go here, 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 and then whatever. So we're gonna have to continue to kind of spot check it and move them around like that. But the brilliant part about doing them and moving them around like that is these armies are all large enough to siege. They're also large enough to handle any army. And as you siege through it, the levy gets destroyed. So they can't, once you beat the entire army down one time, it's very rare that you're going to see an army large enough to actually contest with the swarm. And whenever you do, you just kind of pounce in on it. Now, these guys are all done with their jobs, so let's advance them as well. Okay. Here's a battle there that's going pretty poorly. I have a daughter who came of age and is depressed. I don't know what she's upset about. Probably that her name isn't right. And yeah, so we'll leave one behind and then chase the other into Schwaben. See, I can pronounce that, so it's fine. Unfortunately, I can't rename things that I don't own, so I guess I won't be able to rename that much. Chrysogonos. What the hell? Where did that name come from? That name is just silly. We'll let you be called Arumba. We'll honor you with the title. Lots of kids, lots of prisoners here. Okay, so this is all done. You guys are ready to move forward. Let's go here. And this army is getting kind of tiny, so actually let's just send it to combine with that one. I like them to be between 5,000 and 6,000. That's more than enough to cover any levy that we're going to come in contact with at this point, any garrison. But it's also large enough to usually be self-sufficient, and you don't have to worry about it too much. I forgot to marry myself, didn't I? I got distracted by this barber and everything. First off, if we're going to do, we should totally get a cool beard. Beard? Let's get a beard. Oh yeah, that's the one. Right there. Gotta rock some cool little sideburns. Sounds good. Got a haircut. Now let's go find a new woman. It's too bad. Even as the emperor of the Restoration, the Roman Empire, we can't take any of the prisoners and just make them our own. We have to marry someone proper. Boo. Alright, so 21-year-old militant homosexual. I don't know why. There's just something about it I find so funny. And she's good at organization. I just find it so funny when there are women with the military education. Okay, just read it. The brilliant strategist has an almost preternatural, understanding of all things martial, having the perfect makings for a marshal or a military tutor. She's a woman. Women cannot lead armies ever in vanilla CK2. It's like, why would a woman ever? I mean, this makes no sense ever. A woman can never benefit from being a siege leader because they can't lead the siege. It's just stupid. So I find it so comical when you find women with those educations. On the other hand, we've got a Castilian woman who's a genius with 23 diplomacy. When you have a large empire, I always seem to gravitate towards diplomacy because we get half of her diplomacy score added to our state diplomacy. So that would bring us 11 in this case. It'd be 11.5 rounded down to 11. We'll suffer a bunch of penalty for it, but it doesn't matter. We've got 16,000, so not a big deal. And then her 11 ends up giving us 5 opinion with everyone. So when you go to this guy, or like any person in the realm, notice how it's at state diplomacy plus 18. Watch what happens when we get married. Goes up to state diplomacy plus 21. So we gained 3. Why is it that we only gained 3? I'm confused for a second. Okay, so we got a new wife. Spouse contributes 11 as expected. It should have gone up by 6. Should it not? No, I don't know, I'm just crazy. I'm doing my math wrong somehow. I know that, okay, you get half of your spouse's stat added to it, which in this case was 11, and then it's half of your state diplomacy score in state diplomacy. So her 23 diplomacy ends up being, it should be 6 extra total, because half would be 11 and then half would be, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is that the more diplomacy you have, the more, it's just more significant. The larger your realm is, the more opinion matters. The smaller your realm, opinion still matters, but you can kind of focus more on intrigue. Martial, I think, never really matters that much. You're better off just having people who are good at it for you. Learning is totally stupid and worthless in this game. Yes, learning increases the rate that you accrue technology, but I guess I hate to rag on the game, but I was really excited about the changes to technology when the Old Gods came out, but frankly it's the same as it was before. You get to click something now, which is better than the previous system where you just never had any control on anything really, but it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, you play for 400 years and everyone gets more technology and it's always the same. Like, you can't really get ahead. There's nothing you can do to like really press the boundaries of technology, and it's blech. It's kind of like CK2 combat. Like, you can't really finesse the system much. So whoever has more numbers is better. It's very simple. About the only thing that technology does in CK2 is the people who start with more end up having an advantage. You know? So like the Muslims have something of an advantage usually. That's about it. That's when I actually kind of like go for a long time. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here. I think in the next video we'll probably be able to wrap up this war and see if this Casus Belli works as expected. So thank you for watching. See you soon.